I am playing Jungle Pantheon and I will be starting at the red buff. Now if you're wondering why I'm starting at the red buff instead of Krugs, take a look at the previous video on the basics of the jungle camps and you will know that champions like Pantheon should never smite the Krugs because the smite bonus does not do much to help him maintain his HP levels in the jungle. After we grab the red buff, we head over to the wolf camp. The reason we choose this path is because smiting the red buff returns 20% of our health, and the wolves deal the least damage of all the jungle camps while providing the same amount of gold and experience. Once we finish up at the wolf camp, we'll be heading over to grab our blue buff. Now the reason that I'm taking this path is that I want to reach level 3 with both of my jungle buffs and have my HP as high as possible for the ganks that I'm about to attempt. After grabbing the blue buff, we head over towards the mid lane because LeBlanc combined with Pantheon make for very high kill potential against the Malzahar, even though he's not overextended. I dive in with my stun and LeBlanc dashes in to get the kill on Malzahar. Now it is tax season and as the jungler I am the taxman, so I collect what is owed. And taxes are pretty high over here in Canada, so I'm going to hang around and soak up gold and experience shoving this minion wave. Now we return to jungling and I'm heading back towards the Gromp. Now the experience that I get here combined with all the experience that I soaked up with mid is going to get me to level 4. Now I was planning on ganking the mid lane again when Malzahar returned to lane, and this would have worked because he'd be trying to make up for the gold and experience he missed out on, and not expect to get ganked again upon seeing LeBlanc in lane. Unfortunately, LeBlanc takes too long to return to lane, so I decide to kill Malzahar on my own, taking advantage of Pantheon's early game. I see Malzahar disappear from the mid lane, so I'm expecting that he's warding the side that I ganked from. I drop a ward over the wall and I see him warding, which is the responsible thing to do in your lane when the jungler ganks you. But it's too bad because I'm already here, so I'm going to hop over the wall and kill Malzahar, putting him even further behind. Now you'll notice I drop extremely low here while I'm doing this, and this goes back to my jungle path. Had I deviated from the path that I took in any way, I'd either be too low on HP or mana and have died here, but instead we make it out of mid with 2 kills for our team on the enemy Malzahar. Now while I'm heading back to recall, I do keep an eye on the minimap and I see Vi heading towards me. So I go a little deeper into our jungle than I normally would to recall, as I don't think she'll come in this deep. Now since we're not in the 17th division of wood tier, I'm not going to look at the shop menu while I'm recalling because I know that Vi knows I'm very low on HP and she just might be very thirsty for that kill, you never know. And since I didn't open the shop menu, I see that she does actually come after me, so I move back between my 2 mid turrets and recall safely.